I think it's extremely important that Parliament continues to do its work, particularly in a time of crisis. It is going to be extremely important that we gather to pass important legislation to allow Canadian businesses and workers to be helped by the wage subsidy. These are things that we're gathering for and working together on. I think that as we asked the Speaker a number of days ago, we should look at gathering a virtual Parliament. I think it's important that parliamentarians from every corner of the country, not just those within driving distance of Ottawa, should be able to weigh in on the working of our democracy. That's why we're looking at virtual models to doing that. In terms of my own engagement, I'm happy to take questions every day, and I'm happy to work with parliamentarians to, as I take questions every day, as I do here from media. But I'm also happy to work with parliamentarians to make sure that we're continuing to get accountability and get the measures right for Canadians. I believe deeply in our democratic institutions, particularly in a time of crisis, and I look forward to continuing to work with all opposition parties to make sure that we have working systems in place.
We think that the government would be better served by a Team Canada approach, where we can help them come to the right conclusions in the first place, rather than continually having to flip-flop and delay and cause harm and cost to Canadians at the same time. So yes, do we think there should be a question period of some kind? Yes, we do believe that. They're spending $200 billion in the course of a couple of months. They are in the middle of a massive public health matter for which they should be accountable. And as I've demonstrated through the series of stumbles and bumbles, that they would probably perform better if they had some accountability or some method to hear directly from people who have the answers. They wrote their bill improperly last time, and for 3 weeks we've been waiting for them to rewrite it so that we could get back to Parliament. So we're ready to go in this afternoon and discuss these matters, but we're not hearing back from the government.